Rob, Ryan, you have received the Diolch Ddraig. How does it feel to have had this award from the people of Wales?
What an honor.
Emotional. That was unexpectedly emotional. I mean, I feel like the people of Wales know a thing or two about emotion, but wasn't expecting it to be contagious like that.
Everybody sings.
Yeah.
The entire nation sings.
Everyone.
We do like singing. We do like the music. What did you think of the ceremony?
Intimidating. Because one day we'll actually gain Welsh citizenship, which is, the long-term plan.
I think you're pretty close. I think you're pretty close.
And we're going to have to do stuff like that.
We have to sing.
Yeah, so
we're gonna have
he
to sing.
can sing. I just kind of...
I can't sing like that.
Wow.
On a serious note, did you ever think, when you bought Wrexham, that you'd end up so entrenched in Welsh culture like this?
I didn't.
Not to this level, no. We always knew from the very beginning, once we committed to a Welsh club, that it was just so apparent that was a massive part of the beating heart of the club itself and of the town itself, and we knew that there was no escaping it, and so we just leaned all the way in.
I think we always knew we'd be entrenched in Wrexham. I don't think I could see the bigger picture being Wales. As a whole and as a culture, such a distinct culture, to be sort of for that to be centered in the way it has, it was unexpected.
But you've really captured the heart of Wales. Do you feel like you're almost Welsh now?
I don't presume to assume so, but I will say that it was important to us when we were talking about the season of the show to make sure that we had an episode that was very specifically focused on the nation of Wales and the culture of Wales, and specifically the language, because it's such a rich history, and it was so important to the club. We felt like to do anything less than that, we would be remiss in our duty.
But you have, in doing that, you've kind of become ambassadors for the Welsh language. And I think you've caught on to how important that is for us as Welsh people. Do you feel like you're on this journey with us now in terms of growing the Welsh language?
I'd like to think that if we can play a small part in it, I'd like to do so.
I don't think that I could possibly conceive of the idea that we're carrying that on our shoulders, but
you're ambassadors for Wales now, I think.
Yes, I would characterize us as ambassadors for Wales, and I think ambassador is just a fancy term for saying people who love something. We love Wales, we love the Welsh, we love the community of Wrexham with all of our heart. So yeah, I think we're maybe Welsh adjacent.
I think you're more than Welsh adjacent, Ryan.
No.
I think you're in the Welsh bubble.
We're in
now.
the mix. Yeah, it feels pretty good.
What's been the most surprising thing about buying Wrexham for you guys?
The stress?
Yeah, the anxiety.
Yeah.
The horrific, skin-tearing anxiety every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific Coast time.
Yeah, 10 a.m. for me, because I live in New York.
Terrible way to start your weekend.
Yeah.
Terrible way.
Yeah, it's tough.
Even when we win, I feel at the end, I went through a car wreck.
I do too, because even when we win, I feel like there's another one next weekend.
Because you really didn't have that much experience of football, of soccer.
No.
So it's been a bit of a rocky journey.
Well, we quite literally live and die with every kick, every, throw in, every corner kick, all of this, every set piece. I mean, we are obsessed with it. So it's, I didn't expect to have that level of investment where it just, suddenly my entire life orbits around this community and this team. I was not expecting that.
Wales has reached the World Cup, which, as you know, it is such a huge thing for us. Number one, how excited are you about that? And how well do you think they're going to do?
Well, hold on. Canada's in the World Cup as well.
Canada is in the World Cup. Are you? And I'm sure you're excited about Canada being in the World Cup.
It's a real Sophie's choice for me.
You've got two options here.
That's what I love about it, though. I have a bit of an insurance policy.
Yeah, you certainly do.
I'll have someone to root for if someone else gets eliminated.
And it's been 64 years? Is that how long it's been since Wales has been in the Cup?
That's right, yeah.
The U.S. missed the last one. When Canada's?
122,000 years ago was the last time we were in the World Cup ourselves.
Great.
Yeah.
And we're in the same group, the U.S. and Wales.
We're in the same group. That's going to be a tough one.
I just watched Gareth Bale in person. I mean, I was sitting on the field, and I watched him. He was no more than 100 feet from me. stick a knife in the heart of the Philadelphia Union in the final play of the game to win the MLS
That's
Cup.
our boy.
I've never seen anything
There
like
you
it.
go. Do you think that Wales can make the country proud and, at least get to the next round and hopefully further?
Wales could absolutely make it to the final. Why wouldn't they?
I like the idea of a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw this weekend, and then we both beat the living shit out of England. We both beat Iran. We move on to the next stage.
I'd like to see Wales spank the United States of America this week.
I'm not going to say whose side I'm on this one, but it's pretty obvious. Do you have a message?
You live in the United States now.
I don't care. I'm not afraid of these
Are
people.
You're an American citizen.
Please eat them alive.
Isn't that on the application?
I would sashimi their hearts if they came for me. Mixing my metaphors there with some Japanese, but you know what I mean.
Have you got a message to the Welsh team?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Drink the blood of your enemies, boys. Drink the blood of your enemies.
beat England, beat Iran, lose to the US, or draw.
And you are going to be watching all the games, aren't you guys?
Of course we are.
100%.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
Llongyfarchiadau for the Diolch Ddraig Award. We're really, really proud of you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Maxine.
you.
Appreciate it.